All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. We have another Thor VOD review. This is GM1. This game was really close. We could have won if I just did a bit more, and I'd like to help to see what that would be. So let's do some theory crafting. Oh, what's up, Caesar? How's it going? Hope you had a good weekend. Ooh, almost. It feels like we're being a little inactive. I can see if there's anything we could have done to win this fight. So I liked that we chased the cap away. I don't mind this at all. I think I really like that the second our wolf got a pick, tried to help. Love this. Why did it not work? That's my question. Oh, it just missed because you hit the cap? I didn't even catch that. Cap show up. Oh, that's really unlucky. Okay. We push the cap in. Instead. Almost get the kill on the cap. Doesn't work. This is the part where I was like, what? Right here, I feel like I don't know why we back up. Because, like, they have to spend a bunch of resources to save this cap to help them. And they only have, what? They have an Ultron rocket for healing. I'd see this as a time to go in. Why do we back up? It's time to go in. I guess we took a decent amount of damage. But even there, I wouldn't go for a full retreat here. I'd go back to here. Hold some space. They're like, look what happens. Let's watch this Groot. This is exactly what Groot does, by the way. Takes a bunch of damage and then retreats exactly to where I said. Gets his health back. And now there's just a vacuum here. He's like, all right, I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to take it. I had a pretty good Easter get bent. I hope you did as well. It was nice. Great kidnap. Oh, let's go. Get the kill. Get out. Nice. Roots gets pressed. I don't like that we're so easy to not trust our team. And like, as I say that, I recognize that our Luna missed like 4 shots on us. I get that. But at the same time, like, we need to be able to stop and realize that, like, if we literally stand still here, our Luna hits those shots, And then we don't have to go this way. We don't have to get cut off. And we can dive forward again, and we can go help our Luna. Damn. Dead. Okay. So I don't mind this. We chase the cap out of our backline. That can be really annoying, but then we lose sight of him. And then from here, we just like lose all effectiveness. Because we're not willing to like play on the front line and find Thor, like find how Thor plays on the front line, we're losing out on pressure on the enemy team. We're losing out on ult charge, momentum. We're not giving ult charge to our supports either, which is a huge thing. Like Ultron's already ulted, Rocket has his ult, our Cloak is already ulted, and Luna has his ult or her ult. But like, we're just like missing stuff. Okay, now our Luna's just dead. Yeah. This fight's over. Just back out. You might live? Stand still. Stand still. Okay, go to point. Let's go. It's time to go. We have our ult. We need a pick here. Hopefully we can kill the Rocket because he has his ult. Oh. Also, good morning, Falls. How's it going? Welcome back. That's not a good use of ult. I don't mind this. Force him out, though. Oh, kill the Namor. Stay on point. Stay on point. Damn. All right. We're at full health. We push Namor out, and he has a bubble. They have a support ult going on, so he's probably not going to die. We have big control, and our team is really split up. How did we get to this point? Part of the responsibility of a tank is keeping everybody together. And it's really difficult when you play a like non-traditional frontline tank to keep your team together. But if you do things early in the game that prove to your supports that you trust them, they will be more likely to help you later in the game. So that little thing that I said at the beginning, let's go to that part of the map. That little thing I said at the beginning, where instead of backing all the way out, if you stand here, you literally stand still, and then your supports hit you a couple times, and then you keep going, that, like, it reassures your supports. It gives them a solid anchor, and they're like, all right, we're working together. He needs healing. He's going to stop taking damage, and he's going to let me heal him. And then the same thing when you were up here, right? It's like, I don't trust my Luna. I'm going to go get a health pack. Then Luna's like, oh, if he's not going to let me heal him, I'm not even going to try. And so now we get to the point later on where these people are like, well, I can't stand over here because my Thor is going to be gone and my Deadpool is going to be gone. So So I have to make it on my own. Now they're over here, but you're over here and you need healing and they're over there, and it gets really complicated really fast. So be really mindful of that. Try to build trust with your supports. And I'm not saying you have to play mag. You have to stand on the front line and hold the line. Like, that's not what Thor does either. But just give those little nods to your supports. That like, all right, I'm playing with you. We're working together here. It's not, I'm going to go do my own thing. You're going to go do our own thing. And together it'll work. No, it's like, we gotta have this back and forth. So this is another perfect example of like a way that you can build trust with your supports and make them feel like you're worth healing. Here it's like, okay, we have people in a Groot ult. What are your options? Right? We can try to push the group back. That might help a little bit. We can push the Cap off. That might help a little bit. Especially because we have a Groot wall. We can actually just kill Cap. There's not really a support anywhere near us. So by the time we get there, the threat's going to be taken care of. Or like this situation is going to be resolved one way or the other. So I wouldn't recommend that. So I think your best option here is to actually just show up, help this, and then build that repertoire with your team. Now, would it have helped? I mean, you have a Namor ult. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not in this specific circumstance. Okay, now your playstyle should work a lot better because you have a front line. This should work so much better. Rocket died. Oh, get him! He lived? How did he live that? What? He had a jump pack? Bro, that's insane. Holy. All right, fair enough. That's insane. Dude. That's so nutty. Nice try. Hey, you push the Cap out. That's good. Almost have our ult. And our team is dead. Okay, Luna's back. Okay. But what did we trade? What's the trade-off, right? We're in their backline. We're distracting some people. That's fine. But at the same time, our Luna's dead. We trade a tank. We trade a tank for a support. Not a great trade. And that's why it's not a good trade. Because now we're down to tank as well. Luckily, we have Rocket. Because so do they. Gets res. Oh. You're so independent. Oh, get him! Let's go. Yeah, I think Okami had him really high up on his tier list. I think Ultron's good. I think... Nice. Good. I'll get the kill. I'm shocked you waited. His ults are also really good. Get back in there. Get back in there. There we go. Oh, get him. Get him. Get him. Nice. Huge. Go. Oh, kill him. Oh, and here comes Ultron ult. Speaking of which, almost. Bro, that cap is terrible. What a freeze! Let's go, Luna! Oh, good stuff. You're playing with your team. You're able to do so much more. Nice. Okay. I have a theory. I have a theory about like what we need to do here. What I'm gonna say, and maybe this will play out here, is I would do what you're doing normally, because I want to like throw in survivor bias here, right? So we're seeing the loss. I'm sure there are lots of games where your play style, doing the exact same thing that you're doing right now, just works. So I would say keep doing your play style exactly as is, and don't make any changes until you start losing and things are going wrong, okay? Then I want you to adjust like two main things. One is we're going to adjust and play a little bit more brawly. At the end there, you were playing like dive, and then you got behind them, and then you just brawled for a really long time, and it worked really well. So when you start losing, switch to brawl. And then the second thing... Oh, shoot. The second thing is we have to look at like uptime and trusting our supports and building that trust. I don't have a more succinct way of putting that, but build trust with your supports on the front line. This. Nice, nice. This is great for you. Get the kill. Unfortunate. Okay, Luna ulted. So this is the time where I was really hoping that you would actually peel off. Like whenever there's distractions like this, we have a support ult going off. We have like a ton of stuff going on down here. Just go find the person who's not in it and kill him. Thor excels at that. I'm really sad that we didn't do that. Good. Yes, now we do it. Let's go. Yeah, this is... You gotta be really careful of this. So, whenever you're playing like this, you want to try to keep your uptime high if you can. Because the whole time that you're, like, playing setup and you're staging and you're doing things, your team is fighting 5v6. If active, like all of these people are doing damage and being active. On your team, all of them are being active and doing damage except for you. You're the only one who's just kind of like hanging out, waiting for an opportunity. So be aware of that. And again, if it works, keep at it. Because this playstyle can totally work in tons of situations. Just once it stops working, like, be aware of it.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Oh, kill him. Damn. So one thing you can do as Thor is you can push the people away and like disrupt them while they're trying to do stuff, right? Wouldn't have helped here because Namor, but all right, fight's over. Get out. Good. Just go. All the way. Very nice. Oh, kill him? No, the map! Oh, that's so unfortunate. You outplayed the shit out of that cap. That's a good point, Caesar. I think you're right. But that don't work no more. Yeah, you probably know more about Thor in this specific matchup than I do. I would take one look at this and see an ulting Deadpool, a DPS pool in your backline and be like, okay, first of all, it's not really that much of a threat. And second of all, it's not my responsibility. That's what I would say. This is, I think, the second or third time we've done this, and it just doesn't really help. I would instead be like, okay, if they're going to deal with that, I'm going to help with the cap, or I'm going to help with the Groot, who's probably barreling down on his way here. Something like that. That's what I would look for. Nice jump. You're down to support. Let's go. Oh, good Groot wall. Wow. He's gonna ult. Does she have it? No, she already ulted. Nice. Bully, get the kill. Get the kill. Hey, she has the Ultron drone. Probably not gonna die, but you can still bully them. Good. You killed the cat by doing that. Great. Oh, stagger. I'd stop hitting her right now. Oh, never mind. Now you got to kill. You lost 2. Get the kill. Good. Okay, they portaled. Oh, dude, stack it up. Wow, huge Namor ults this game. Oh, we're portaling? Okay. Stand in front. Look the other way. Get the kill. No! Oh, we're unable to secure the kill. Something you can do. So I say this a lot, but the idea of attacking the supports is not to kill them. That's the goal. That's not the goal. That's a method to achieve the goal, right? The goal is to get them to stop healing so you can kill these people. One of the other ways you can do that, specifically with Cloak, is you can stand in front of her where she's looking, and you can body block the heals. You can't do that with every character. Like, you know, obviously Mantis, Luna can clap through you, Rocket can heal through you, doesn't matter. But Cloak, you definitely can. That's it. Yeah. Dang. A lot of tiny mistakes just adding up over time. I think if you guys like adjust that first round a lot, that helps a ton. But yeah, those are the two things I would still work on. Is three. Number one, build some rapport with your supports. Like, just give them little nods here and there that, like, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to let you heal me. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to try to defend you in these situations. And, like, it will boost their morale, like, a ton. It'll make them a lot more comfortable. And then they'll feel better being aggressive with you. The second thing is keep your play style as it is. But when things start not going well, and you can see that, I would adjust to a more brawly playstyle with higher uptime and try to leave those like long flanks alone. You can still attack the supports like you do, but do it in a little more open frontliney kind of way where you're brawling and you're moving back and forth with your team. So yeah, adjust in those small ways, and yeah, do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. God bless. Catch you next time. Bye.